the news out of this? So the FDA really cracking down on the labeling that can go on to sunscreens. Walk us through what they're doing.
They want people to understand exactly what they're getting, not just all the hype surrounding sunscreen. So basically, up until now, everybody's been looking for a sunscreen based on its SPF level, which is an indicator of its protection against UVB rays, which are responsible for burning.
Right. That's why we get red.
Exactly.
UVB.
What leaves it unclear with the SPF labeling is its protection against UVA rays, which sort of go deeper into the skin and cause signs of aging and skin cancer and things like that. And so now they're adding a new label called broad spectrum in addition to the SPF, which is what everybody should look for. Make sure you wear a broad spectrum sunscreen on a daily basis. That's the other thing here. I don't know about you, but I look at makeup that has SPF in it and I think, I'm good.
You're good.
But you know what the problem is? Nobody slathers that on their face the same way they do sunscreen. And it's just
you use
SPF.
a lot less.
You use a lot less and in a lot fewer places. So there's good stuff to be known here.
So number one, look for broad spectrum.
Yes.
Number two, SPF is not enough anymore. So know that both for your sunscreen, your basic sunscreen, as well as the makeup you're using.
Yes.
So now in terms of the makeup, how are they formulating these makeups? Because I know the chemical balance in some of these formulations is tricky.
Yes.
How do you get it concentrated enough so that it works and yet it doesn't go on so thick and pasty?
This is where I get sciencey. Basically, these are oil-based UV filters, and so it's not as simple as just sort of adding sunscreen and mixing it up and adding it to your foundation. It's something that they have to really work with formulators to make sure that they work into the product to give it a nice cosmetic feel. But the bottom line is you should be wearing a straight-up sunscreen every single day. And
even do you wear sunscreen under your makeup
Yes.
in addition to this?
The first step is to put on a moisturizer or an antioxidant cream, let that seep into your skin, then put on a pure sunscreen or a sunscreen as part of a moisturizer. So make sure you look for it to say broad spectrum, SPF at least 15, anything under 15 is just sort of suspect, and then you put on your makeup.
And for the guys who are watching this thinking, oh, makeup doesn't apply to me, I mean, they should just be wearing basic
Absolutely.
sunscreen to work every day.
Especially if
Did
they're
your
losing
husband
their
do
hair.
It? Does he?
Well, now he does.
Now he does.
Yes, I put him on it. But especially if you're losing your hair on the top of your head, you should really cover it. You should put it on your hands. You should put it on your lips. You should make sure you're covered, because even though, you know, we're not like laying by the pool or out at the beach, if you're running out to get lunch, if you're sort of on your way to work, you get exposed to these UV rays.
Now, I wonder whether there's been sort of in the health community any studies tracking whether melanomas have been on the rise among, especially with teens who go into tanning beds and things like that.
Teen girls.
Jersey Shore
It's up
phenomenon?
eightfold. Yes, melanoma is up eightfold in women 18 to 39, and tanning beds are a huge reason why. They tan before they go to a big dance or before, you know, I mean, several times a month, a lot of these women. And so they're finally realizing that, no, that's not sustainable behavior, and actually you need to be wearing protection every single day.
All right, so the key is to look for the broad spectrum, and if it just says SPF, that is not enough anymore.
Yes. And the other key is to wear sunscreen every day, all the time.